shirt like right over like here, and I know you wear it, and I know you were all gonna say something about it, so I just wanted to get it out of the way before it could happen. All right. I usually wear a suit to these things, right? But my hair's starting to get a little bit longer, and I got like a scrappy beard going on, so I was starting to look like Twink John Wick, and it's just not working. So yeah, man. I appreciate you all being here tonight, right? This is a pretty good crowd for a Monday right after Easter. I mean, you guys are all great. My girlfriend's sitting right over, not here. She doesn't exist. Yes, I know you all just heard girlfriend, and when he's not gay, no. I am bisexual, which as you all know means I can write with both of my hands. People have a lot of things to say about being bisexual, right? People say, you're greedy, you're just like attention, you can't make decisions, get out of my house, you're not my son anymore. And there's another misconception that being bisexual is like an even 50-50 split, guys, girls, you know? But for me, I'm more like 80-20, I like girls more. And the way I like to explain it is, Burger King's never like your first option, right? But sometimes at 2 a.m. You're driving by a Burger King. You're like, man, I could go with some Burger King right now. And people get weird about it, right? People assume that just because sometimes you eat Burger King, it means you don't really enjoy McDonald's and you're in denial. And it's like, no, man, I love a Filet-O-Fish. Just in case you do. But sometimes a man needs a Whopper. It's weird because priests will come out and priests will be like, if you eat Burger King, you're going to go to hell. And 2 weeks later, it comes out in the paper that that same priest has been eating Whopper Juniors in the confessional. It's really fucked up. It's not cool. I don't like it. I'll be the first to say it. I don't like it. Oh man, it's so cool. I've always wanted to do a show for Captain Jack Sparrow. I'm sorry. No, that's dope. I love your glasses. Like, genuine dope. Don't
They're
look.
broken.
That sucks. That's character. Oh man. Anyway, though, I digress. All that me being bisexual really means is that there's twice as many people who won't fuck me. You want to hear a story about a time someone did, though? Yeah, let's get into it. All right. So I need you all to know the first time I told this story, my parents were sitting right about here at a venue smaller than this. So I was in the driver's seat of my father's car. And this girl was going down on me. And she did not tell me beforehand that she was a spitter. She tried to tell me afterhand that she was a spitter, which goes something like this. Hey, what's wrong? But anyway, I roll down the window for her, and she tries to spit out the window, but she doesn't quite make it, so it drips down the window. And the next day, my dad comes up to me and goes, Jason, I can't get this bird shit off my I said, Dad, that's not bird shit. Those are your grandkids. It wasn't cool. I have my own car now. I got a new car, and by new, I mean it's from 2004, and it makes Iron Man noises when you turn it on. Nice. Buying a car from 2004 is kind of like adopting a 95-year-old man. In that, you get a few good years out of it, you make some memories, and it starts shitting itself, so you dump it on the side of the LIE. Yeah, it's not cool. I do this weird thing sometimes where like I realized this recently, I'll just start like talking in a British accent, and it's kind of like, have you guys seen that movie, the one with James McAvoy where he's got multiple personalities and stuff? It's like that, except instead of a little girl and an old man, it's like the four Beatles in my head at all times. So I'll just be like talking and I'll bust a British accent, and someone will be like, what was that? I'll be like, that was just Ringo, don't worry about it. It's starting to get weird though, because it comes in handy for a lot of excuses, right? Like, honey, no, I never hit you. That was John Lennon. John Lennon beat his wife. For those who, I didn't mean to break your heart back there, sir, but he did. He beat his wife very badly. You got a new one though. Oh man. Let's see. What else? Politics is stressing me out this year, right? But not for the normal reasons. Usually politics as a comedian stresses me out because it's like, ooh, it's an election year. I have to write new political jokes. But this time it's stressing me out because it's an election year and I don't have to write new political jokes. It's weird. I'm going to be very careful because I know we're very divided in this country, right? Some of us are huge fans of that old white guy that shouldn't have access to the nuclear codes. And the rest of us are huge fans of that old white guy that shouldn't have access to the nuclear codes. Yes, Listen, man, say what you want about Trump, but you got to give it to him, right? He's getting up there in years, and man, can he still hold an insurrection? It's a penis joke. Okay, I'll do one about the other guy. I saw an article where Joe Biden was saying he's starting to get worried that he can't reunite America, right? And I was like, really, Joe? I think you're doing a bang-up job, because whether you are on the left, you are in the center, or you are on the right, we all kind of just look at Joe Biden and go, what the fuck? I see a picture of Joe Biden in the Oval Office, and I'm like, is he allowed in there? This doesn't look safe. And we made fun of the way Trump tweeted a lot, right? Which I very deserved, the way that man, he was unhinged. My favorite Trump tweet was when he tweeted, Kim Jong-un called me old and senile. I would never call him short and fat. How fucking funny is that? We had a goddamn golden girl running this country for 4 years. I don't miss it, but like, I do a little bit. But I don't think we make fun of the way Biden tweets enough, right? Because Biden kind of tweets like no one's told him he's the president yet, you know? When the abortion thing happened and he was like, we must save Roe v. Wade, we must protect women's rights. Who's we, motherfucker? You're the president. You're on a plane and the plane's falling out of the sky and the pilot comes and sits down next to you and says, man, someone really ought to be flying a plane. What are you looking at? This one's not political, it's just fucked up, and I don't know where to throw it into the set. This happened today, so I'm driving around. Anyone here, like, afraid of snakes? Like, how do you feel about snakes in this room? No, fuck snakes? See, I don't get it, because, like, I have 4 things on them, and they are all limbs. If I can get taken down by a motherfucker with no arms and legs, that's my fault, right? I'm talking to my mom in the car, and we're talking about snakes. And because these are the things I talk about with my mother, and she was like, they're the same as you. And I was like, what's so scary about them? They don't have legs. And I was like, I don't like things that don't have legs. Freaks of nature, I'm telling you. I was like, I'm never taking you to meet my friends at the VA. Jesus. I'll do one more political joke, and then I'm gonna hand it back to Tim over there. But this is my impression of Donald Trump walking into a funeral and Joe Biden walking into the same funeral. So Trump walks into the funeral and he goes, we lost a beautiful grandmother today, beautiful big kids, beautiful grandmother. She lost her battle with cancer almost as bad as Joe Biden lost the 2020 election to me, which I won. And then Joe Biden walks into the funeral. Biden walks in and he looks around and he goes, what a beautiful wedding.